Let us take a look at a few questions based on distance formula. More specifically, today we are going to discuss problems on how to find the center of a circle given 3 points on the circle. So let's take a look at the first question. Find the center of the circle passing through the points A of 5, 7, B of 6, 6, and C of 2, -2. So I know that this particular circle, it passes through 3 points. So A of 5, 7, then the second point is B of 6, 6, and the third point is C of 2, -2. O is the center of the circle, right? So I will say let O be the center of the circle. Let O be the center of the circle. And I know that these 3 points A, B and C, they lie on the circumference of the circle. That means OA, OB and OC, they all form the radius of the circle, right? So therefore, I can say that OA, OB and OC all form the radii of the circle, and therefore I can say that OA should be equal to OB, that should be equal to OC, right? That is because all the 3 lengths are equal, and these 3 lengths should be equal to the radius of the circle. So I want to find the center of the circle. So let me assume that the center of the circle is x, y, where x is the x coordinate of O and y is the y coordinate of O. So I can say let the center be O of x, y. Now I know that OA is equal to OB. Please understand that x and y are 2 variables. So if I want to find the value of x and y, I should have 2 equations, right? So to solve 2 variables, I need 2 equations. So OA can be found out using distance formula. OA is going to be x minus 5 the whole square plus y minus 7 the whole square under the root, and that is equal to OB. So OB is going to be square root of x minus 6 the whole square plus y minus 6 the whole square. And now when I square both sides, I get x minus 5 the whole square plus y minus 7 the whole square is equal to x minus 6 the whole square plus y minus 6 the whole square. And therefore I get x square minus 10x plus 25 plus y square minus 14y plus 49 is equal to x square minus 12x plus 36 plus y square minus 12y plus 36. Now x square and x square cancels from both sides, y square and y square cancels from both sides. So grouping the x terms on the left hand side and the y terms also on the left hand side, I can shift the negative 12x to the left side, it becomes positive 12x. So negative 10x, positive 12x, negative 14y, and the negative 12y transposes to this side to positive 12y is equal to 36 plus 36 is 72 minus 25 plus 49 is 74, right? And negative 12x positive 12y is 2x minus 2y is equal to negative 2, which means x minus y is equal to minus 1. This is the first equation that I have built in terms of x and y. Now to build the second equation, what I can do is I can take either OB equals OC or OA equals OC. Anything should be fine. So I pick OA is equal to OC. Now OA again is going to be under root of x minus 5 the whole square plus y minus 7 the whole square equals OC is going to be under root of x minus 2 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square. Squaring both sides, I get x minus 5 the whole square plus y minus 7 the whole square is equal to x minus 2 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square. So this becomes x square minus 10x plus 25 plus y square minus 14y plus 49 is equal to x square minus 4x plus 4 plus y square plus 4y plus 4. Now x square cancels on both sides, y square cancels on both sides. So I get negative 10x plus 4x and negative 14y, negative 4y is equal to 25 plus 49 is 74. When you shift it to the other side, it becomes negative 74. So we get 8 minus 74. This becomes minus 6x. So minus 10x plus 4x is minus 6x. Minus 18y is equal to 8 minus 74 is minus 66. Dividing everything by minus 6, you get x plus 3y is equal to 11. And that is my second equation, right? So I got one equation by equating OA with OB. I got another equation by equating OA with OC. And now solving these two equations simultaneously, you can find the value of x and y. So solving 1 and 2, we get x equals 2 and y equals 3. Therefore, the center of the circle is 2, 3. So now I know the center of the circle is O of 2, 3. They're asking me also find the radius. So I can either find OA, I can find OB or OC. So let me go ahead and find OA. OA will be the radius, which will be under root of 5 minus 2 the whole square plus 7 minus 3 the whole square. And that is going to be 5 units. Therefore, the radius of this circle is equal to 5 units. Pausing for a couple of seconds before taking up the next question. Take a look at all the concepts that were used here. And in these problems, x square and y square cancels on both sides. And that is how you get linear equations in x and y. Pausing for a minute. Moving on to the next question. Find the center of the circle passing through the points A of 3, 0, B of minus 1, minus 6, and C of 4, minus 1. So here I have 3 points, A of 3, 0, then B of minus 1, minus 6, and C of 4, minus 1. So this is the center of the circle, O of x, y. So I can start off saying let the center of the circle be O of x, y. I now know that the length OA is going to be equal to OB. I first need to find the coordinates of O. So I can say that OA is equal to OB because it is the radius of the circle. Now OA can be found using distance formula. So OA is going to be under root of x minus 3 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square. This should be equal to under root of x minus of minus 1 the whole square plus y minus of minus 6 the whole square. Therefore, this becomes under root of x minus 3 the whole square plus y square is equal to under root of x plus 1 the whole square plus y plus 6 the whole square. Now squaring both sides, we get x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square is equal to x square plus 2x plus 1 plus y square plus 12y plus 36. And now we have cancellations on both sides. So x square and x square cancels, y square and y square cancels. So therefore, I can shift the 2x to the left hand side. So negative 6x, negative 2x becomes negative 8x. 12y also shifts to the left hand side. So negative 12y. And on the right hand side, I have 36 plus 1 is 37. 37 minus 9 is equal to 28. Dividing throughout by 4, I get negative 2x, negative 3y is equal to 7. So this is going to be my first equation. I similarly need to derive the second equation also. For that, I can choose OB equal to OC or OA equals OC. So let me choose OA equal to OC and let's see what we get. So OA is equal to OC again because this is the radius of the circle. OA is given by under root of x minus 3 the whole square plus y square is equal to OC. OC is given by x minus 4 the whole square plus y plus 1 the whole square. Squaring both sides, you get x minus 3 the whole square plus y square is equal to x minus 4 the whole square plus y plus 1 the whole square. Expanding, I get x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square is equal to x square minus 8x plus 16 plus y square plus 2y plus 1. Now I can cancel out some like terms. So x square and x square cancels, y square and y square cancels. Let me shift the minus 8x to the left hand side. So I get 8x minus 6x plus 9 is equal to, I have 16 plus 1 is 17, 17 plus 2y. So I get 2x is equal to 8 plus 2y. Dividing throughout by 2, I get x equals 4 plus y. And this is my second equation. So now I have two equations in x and y, and I can solve for the value of x and y from these two equations. So solving for x and y, we get y equals minus 3 and x is equal to 1, which means that the center of this circle is going to be 1 comma minus 3, right? This is the center of the circle. Now, of course, if you want to find the radius, you can find the radius of the circle. So using distance formula, radius of the circle will be OA, which is equal to under root of 3 minus 1 the whole square plus 0 minus of minus 3, that is 0 plus 3 the whole square, which is under root of 2 square is 4 plus 3 square is 9, and that is going to be under root of 13 units. So the radius of this circle is going to be square root of 13 units. Again, pausing for a minute before taking up the next one. Taking up the next problem. Find the center of the circle passing through these 3 points, right? So we have a of 1 comma 2. We have a of 1 comma 2. We have b of 3 comma minus 4. We have b of 3 comma minus 4. And we have c of 5 comma minus 6. And we have to find the center of the circle. So we have to find the center O. Let the center O be x comma y. So now I can say that let the center of the circle of the circle be O of x comma y, right? And now I know that the length OA is equal to the length OB, that's the radius of the circle. So I can say that OA is equal to OB because this is the radii of the circle. OA is given by under root of x minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square is equal to OB. So OB is going to be under root of x minus 3 the whole square plus y plus 4 the whole square because it's y minus of minus 4. And now squaring both sides we get x minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square is equal to x minus 3 the whole square plus y plus 4 the whole square. So expanding the brackets we get x square minus 2x plus 1 plus y square minus 4y plus 4 is equal to x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square plus 8y plus 16. And therefore cancelling the terms x square and x square cancels, y square and y square cancels. Now I can shift the negative 6x to this side and I get negative 2x positive 6x. Negative 4y, I can shift the 8y to this side, it becomes negative 8y is equal to 9 plus 16 is 25 and 1 plus 4 is 5, so I get 25 minus 5. And therefore 4x minus 12y is equal to 20. Dividing throughout by 4, I get x minus 3y is equal to 5. This is the first equation, right? Similarly, I now need to find another equation. So I can either take OA equal to OC or OB equals OC. Anything is fine. So let me choose OB equals OC. So OB is equal to OC again because these are the radii of the circle. So using distance formula, OB is under root of x minus 3 the whole square plus y plus 4 the whole square is equal to OC. So OC is going to be under root of x minus 5 the whole square plus y plus 6 the whole square because y minus of minus 6. Squaring both sides, I get x minus 3 the whole square plus y plus 4 the whole square is equal to x minus 5 the whole square plus y plus 6 the whole square. And therefore we get x square minus 6x plus 9 plus y square plus 8y plus 16 is equal to x square minus 10x plus 25 plus y square plus 12y plus 36, right? And now we can cancel a few terms on both sides. We have x square and x square cancels, y square and y square cancels. 9 plus 16 is 25, 25 cancels with 25. Shifting the negative 10x to the left hand side, we get 10x minus 6x plus 8y. Shifting the 12y to the left hand side, we get minus 12y is equal to 36. And therefore 4x minus 4y, 4x minus 4y is equal to 36. Dividing throughout by 4, we get x minus y is equal to 9. Right? This is now the second equation. And therefore, I can now solve these two equations for x and y. So solving for x and y, we get the following values. X equals, x is 11 and the value of y is equal to 2. Therefore, the center of the circle is 11, 2. Now, if we want to find the radius of the circle, we could choose to either find OA, OB or OC. So the length OA, so OA is therefore the radius, which is going to be under root of, so 11 minus 1 the whole square, 11 minus 1 the whole square plus 2 minus 2 the whole square, which is going to be square root of 100, and that is going to be 10 units, right? Therefore, the radius of this circle is equal to 10 units. Again, pausing for a minute. Moving on to the next question. Find the coordinates of the center of the circle. So let the center be O of x comma y. Find the coordinate of the center of the circle passing through A of minus 2 comma 1, B of 0 comma 0, and C of minus 3 comma 2. So again, I can use the same principle as I used earlier, right? I know that the three radii are going to be equal. So again, I need two equations. So first, let me equate OA with OB, and then let me equate OB with OC, and that should give me the two equations. So let me now find OA. So OA is going to be x minus of minus 2, that's x plus 2 the whole square, plus y minus 1 the whole square is equal to OB. OB is going to be, so to find OB, take the coordinates of O and B. It would be x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square. Squaring both sides, we get x plus 2 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square is equal to x square plus y square. Opening up the brackets, we get x square plus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 2y plus 1 is equal to x square plus y square. X square and x square cancels, y square and y square cancels. So we get 4x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. This is the first equation, right? Similarly, OB equals OC. So OB is going to be under root of x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square is equal to OC. OC is going to be under root of x plus 3 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square. Squaring both sides, we get x square plus y square is equal to x plus 3 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square. And therefore, x square plus y square is equal to x square plus 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 4y plus 4. Again, x square cancels, y square cancels, and therefore 6x minus 4y is equal to minus 13. This is the second equation in terms of x and y. So now we can solve these two equations simultaneously to get the value of x and y. So I can now multiply the first equation by 2. So I get 8x minus 4y is minus 10. And let the second equation be taken as it is. So 6x minus 4y is minus 13. So subtracting, we get 2x is equal to 3, which means x is equal to 1.5. Now if you substitute x as 1.5, you can find the value of y. So I get 6 into 1.5 minus 4y is minus 13, which means 4y is 9 plus 13, that's 22, and therefore y is equal to 5.5. Therefore, the coordinates of the center is 1.5, comma 5.5. And now I can find the radius of the circle. I can pick OB because B is the origin. So radius would be under root of 1.5 the whole square plus 5.5 the whole square. So that equals under root of 1.5 square is 2.25 and 5.5 square is going to be 30.25, and therefore this becomes under root of 30.5 square, sorry, not square units. The radius is just going to be units. Therefore the radius of this given circle is under root of 32.5 units. Pausing for a minute before taking up the next one. Moving on to the next question. Find the coordinate of the circumcenter of the triangle. So I basically have a triangle and then there is a circumcenter. Circumcenter is basically the circle, circumcircle is basically the circle that passes through the vertices of the triangle, or it rather circumscribes the triangle. The coordinates of the triangle are A of 8, 6, B of 8, -2, B of 8, -2, and C of 2, -2. I want to find the coordinates of the circumcenter. So the center is here. Let the coordinate of this circumcenter be O of x, y. And we also want to find the circumradius, right? So I would use the concept that OA is equal to OB, right? Because these two lengths are equal. So I will say let the center be O of x, y. I know that OA is equal to OB because it is the radius of the circle. So this particular circle that circumscribes the triangle is called circumcircle. The center is called circumcenter and the radius is called circumradius. So now I need to find the values of x and y and then I can find everything else. So OA is going to be under root of x minus 8 the whole square plus y minus 6 the whole square. And this equals OB. OB is equal to under root of x minus 8 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square. Squaring both sides we get x minus 8 the whole square plus y minus 6 the whole square is equal to x minus 8 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square. And therefore x minus 8 the whole square cancels on both sides. So I get y square minus 12y plus 36 is equal to y square plus 4y plus 4. Y square cancels and therefore 32 is equal to 16y, which means the value of y is 2. Similarly, I can now find the value of x by taking the second condition. So I have OA or rather OB, let's pick OB equals OC. So OB equals OC, OB is going to be under root of x minus 8 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square is equal to OC, which is under root of x minus 2 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square. Squaring both sides we get x minus 8 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square is equal to x minus 2 the whole square plus y plus 2 the whole square. Now y plus 2 the whole square cancels on both sides and therefore x minus 8 the whole square is equal to x minus 2 the whole square. Expanding these two sides we get x square minus 16x plus 64 is equal to x square minus 4x plus 4, and x square cancels and therefore negative 12x is equal to negative 60, so x equals 5. Therefore the circumcenter of the circle is going to be 5, 2. I can now find the circumradius. So for circumradius, I just need to find the radius of this circle. The center is 5, 2, and therefore the circumradius is under root of 5 minus 2 the whole square plus 2 minus of minus 2, that is 2 plus 2 the whole square, that is root of 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 5 units. Therefore the circumcenter is 5, 2 and the circumradius is going to be 5 units, right? This is how I can solve this particular question. Again, pausing for a minute before taking up the next one. Moving on to the next question. Show that these points are the vertices of an equilateral triangle. So if I want to show that a particular triangle is equilateral, I will have to show that the lengths of all three sides are equal. So the first vertex is A of A comma A. The second one is B of minus A comma minus A. And the third one is C of minus root 3A comma root 3A. Now let me use distance formula to find all the three sides. So using distance formula to find all the sides, So I can find the length of AB. So AB will be under root of minus A the whole square plus minus A the whole square. And that is going to be under root of minus 2A the whole square plus minus 2A the whole square. That is under root of 4A square plus 4A square. That is going to be under root of 8A square. And that is going to be 2 root 2A units. This is the length of AB. So AB is therefore calculated as 2 root 2A units. Let us now find the distance AC. So using distance formula, AC is going to be under root of. So when I calculate AC, I should be taking coordinates of A and C. So it is going to be A minus of minus root 3A the whole square plus A minus root 3A the whole square. That is going to be under root of A plus root 3A the whole square plus A minus root 3A the whole square, and that is going to be under root of A square plus 3A square plus 2 root 3A square, and A minus B the whole square will be A square plus 3A square minus 2 root 3A square. Now plus 2 root 3A square minus 2 root 3A square cancels. So this is going to be under root of 8A square, which is again equal to 2 root 2A units, right? So this length, the length of AC is also 2 root 2A units. Similarly, let us now find the length of the side BC. So BC, let us evaluate BC now. BC is going to be under root of minus A minus of minus root 3A, that is minus A plus root 3A the whole square plus minus A minus root 3A the whole square. So now if you expand this, you will get under root of, this is using A minus B the whole square, so it is A square plus 3A square minus 2 root 3A square. And from the second bracket, so if you want to calculate minus A minus root 3A the whole square, I can take minus sign out as common, so it is A plus root 3A the whole square. Negative term square is positive, so this becomes A plus root 3A the whole square. And this is A square plus 3A square plus 2 root 3A square. So minus 2 root 3A square plus 2 root 3A square cancels. 4A square plus 4A square becomes 8A square. So BC becomes under root of 8A square, which is again equal to 2 root 2A units. So therefore, the length of BC is also equal to 2 root 2A units. You will notice that all the three lengths are equal. So all the three sides are 2 root 2A units, and therefore I can say that the triangle is equilateral. Yeah, this is how I can prove that this particular triangle is an equilateral triangle. Pausing for a minute while you take a look at all the working. Moving on to the next question. Let us take a look at the following question. If a of -4 comma -1, b of -1 -1, c of -1 2 and d are the vertices of a square. So we have a square whose vertices are known. The coordinates of a are -4 comma -1, b is -1 comma -1, c is -1 comma 2 and these vertices are not known. So let the vertices of D be x comma y. Let the coordinates of D be D of x comma y. And now we want to find the coordinates of vertex D. So again we need to find these two variables. So we need two equations. What I can now do is I can first equate, because this is a square, I know that all sides are equal, which means AD should be equal to CD, right? So I can say that as ABCD is a square, I can say that the length of AD should be equal to the length of DC. Using distance formula, AD can be calculated as under root of x plus 4 the whole square plus y plus 1 the whole square root is equal to length of DC. DC is x plus 1 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square. Opening up the brackets, squaring both sides and then opening up the brackets, we get x square plus 8x plus 16 plus y square plus 2y plus 1 is equal to x square plus 2x plus 1 plus y square minus 4y plus 4. Now I can cancel out x square and y square from both sides. Let me group the x terms on the left hand side. So 8x minus 2x becomes 6x and 2y plus 4y becomes plus 6y is equal to 1 plus 4 is 5 minus 16 plus 1 is 17 and therefore 6x plus 6y is equal to minus 12, which means x plus y is equal to minus 2. This is the first equation that I get from this particular question. So this is equation number 1. Now I need to get one more equation. So for that what I am going to do is I am going to apply Pythagoras theorem. Because I know that ABCD is a square, I can say that this particular triangle is a right angle triangle, right? Where this particular angle is equal to 90 degrees. And therefore, I can say that AB square plus AD square is going to be equal to BD square. So AB square is going to be -4 +1 the whole square. So using distance formula, I can now find AB square. AB square is -4 +1 square and -1 plus +1 square. Plus this is the value of AB square. And AD square is going to be x plus 4 the whole square plus y plus 1 the whole square. This is going to be equal to BD square. So BD square is going to be x plus 1 the whole square plus y plus 1 the whole square. So now in this equation, you will notice that y plus 1 whole square cancels. 3 square is 9 and this is 0. So I get 9 plus x plus 4 the whole square is equal to x plus 1 the whole square. Expanding the terms, I get 9 plus x square plus 16 plus 8x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 1. X square cancels and therefore 25 plus 8x is equal to 2x plus 1, which means 6x is -24 and therefore x is equal to -4. Now if x is equal to -4, I get y equals 2 by substituting it in the first equation, and therefore the coordinates of the fourth vertex D, coordinate of fourth vertex D is therefore -4, +2. This is how I solve this particular question. Pausing for a minute before moving on to the next one. ending today's session over here.